Hey, and welcome to the ENDTIMES TCG. And today I'm showing you that I'm making some proxies on paper so that I get a feeling for my ideas and I can print them out and, how do you say, get a feeling for the game, for the mechanics. Yeah. Sometimes I don't make videos, but it does not mean that ENDTIMES has gone away. It takes time to build something, and lately I was looking at the Shadowrun TCG and at Zach's Chaos Galaxy TCG, which is awesome, and I love that his channel has such a deep and long history and legacy. I'm lately watching a lot of his videos, of his previous games, of the ideas he had, and some of those ideas inspire me or inspire also ENDTIMES. And Domino and Autonomy, if you're watching this, come back and make your videos. Just deactivate the comments, and I think you had something going on. And yeah. It's never too late to pick it up again, like your art. I think you're a great artist. I really mean it. Sure, sometimes comments of other people can drag you down, but I think when you hit rock bottom, you come back stronger. That's at least my experience, if you come back at all. But yeah, for me, even lately, like this month, I went through, I don't know, maybe some health issues, food-related depressions, and yeah, I had some pretty bad days. But then once I started eating a bit healthier again, warm meals, inspiration came back. So I know that love is the default, and the thing I do about ENDTIMES, yeah, it's kind of based in some of my experiences. So why did I put this on paper and draw it out? Why do I not just print out cards? I don't know. It's something about the artist's process of putting down ink on paper, and it has something magical, and so I don't want to miss out. And before we go into the proxies, or should we? This looks kind of like a 90s Mac 10 Uzi. I guess I should put it down. Wait a second. Mac 10 Uzi 90s. Okay, like, let me show you what I'm up to lately. I hope this can be seen. Like, this is the page, and I was getting the feeling like, as you can see, this is sort of the barbarian. And I don't want it to do just one thing, and maybe it has an attack value down here, but I want you to have it some requirements. Who can pick it up? Everybody who can pick it up. Can a mage pick this up? Yes, if he has strength 4. Or maybe, I don't know, I don't want to class lock the things, but maybe the requirements just lock it. Or here, the skull helmet. Who can wear it? Maybe everybody, like you and me. And this is what the game is about. Like, you have your barbarians and priests from a different age and abandoned church or the highlands. But you have also a shotgun and an ammo belt. And how does this fit together? Like, this is sword, fantasy, magic, shotgun, AI. These are the 80s and 90s, baby. Grim, dark times, ENDTIMES. And I want to put here, let's say, the flavor of the game is maybe like people like you and like me, and some heroes from throughout the time. Here comes the ENDTIMES theme in, and maybe they can time travel, maybe they can't time travel, maybe they're just in their time and fighting their evil in their time. Maybe we have some Native Americans who, like in Rage the Werewolf game, can transform into werewolves and fight the evil corporations. Or then there's something like Shadowrun, which we will take a look at here. or like it's a mashup, but it's definitely you pick one main character, and then you pick a deck, and in this deck you can put in everything you want or that fits together, and then you go against your opponent, whatever that battle will be. And we have here a Sword of the Barbarian. I don't know yet about the casting cost, but as you can see, let's take a look at Korgoth the Slayer. Here in the middle, I guess maybe they bring some action points. Like this is maybe the resource they have, like their energy, the things they can do in a turn, maybe their fuel, and maybe they can fuel their abilities with this, or even pay for some of the costs. And maybe Korgoth requires strength and dexterity and not so much intelligence, or none at all. Or maybe the Priest of the Hammer needs some, let's say, white resource, or maybe he's a red and blue, a strength and intelligence hero, but he also needs bits of this dexterity. I don't really know yet, and this is why I wanted to put these cards into my hand to get a feeling how does this game play. It's not that I'm creating the game, I'm just giving birth to the game, and I'm sorry, and letting the game tell me what it requires, like a child that gets nurtured. And also you as a community are also invited always to give some feedback. So what do we have here? Signs, guns, babes, bros, boobs, bullets, angels, demons, fantasy, definitely. It's like 80s and 90s action movie TCG. This is what it is. So we have sorry. We have the Sword of the Barbarian. And it has maybe a strength requirement, maybe it deals damage to magicians or magical things like you have in Heroes of New Earth or League of Legends. Like maybe this is a weapon made to slay magical beings and gives you maybe some magic resist. You have the skull helmet, maybe it creates fear, I don't know what it does. Then you have some greater evil. This is like the Diablo character, and maybe he has the ripple. I don't know what this means, but I think this is his claws. Then maybe he has a Hell Scream, and maybe he has a Ring of Fire. Like this may be a blue ability which needs magical things or intelligence. The Hell Scream maybe, I don't know, maybe it's also a blue ability or a dexterity, and then he has some big claws. But this beast, even if you pick this as your hero, it's not like from the beginning there. Like I guess this is a flip card, and this is the end level or level 6 guy, and you start with just something that can summon evil things, so that this can be brought into this world, and then you finish the game. Then you have a Sacred Battle Hammer, and maybe all these items can, maybe a hammer can be picked up by everybody, but maybe also these items have a requirement, like in Baldur's Gate, like maybe this tends to go on a good creature, or maybe this has a certain value, let's say morals, or is he righteously good or righteously evil, and maybe this has a moral compass and can only be picked up, like let's say you have an Arthurian sword, that could be picked up only if you're pure at heart, and maybe here this guy is not pure at heart, he's pure evil, and maybe he can pick up a weapon that can only be picked up by pure evil. Like things like that I'm imagining right now. Then you have an abandoned church. There will be places or locations like resource cards, I don't know, this will help you cast, like these guys bring something with them. Some bring with them energy or money or something to help you cast your allies or your items or search for them. But also places give you also power, like in the real world. Like you have a home, you have a shelter, you have a job, you have money. You have a place to go, like the grocery store, you have food, you can survive. And maybe these things will give you extra resources, or we'll see. But we have so far equipments, your heroes, not equipment, your hero, the highlands, we'll see. Then we have Old Smithy's hat. Oh, I don't know, this is very funny. Then we have a corrupted monastery, sacred rocks, the marshlands. It looks very, very magic-like, and it is, but it's also not, because don't forget, this is like very grimdark. This is like Warhammer, League of Legends, yeah, a bit of tabletop mixed into this. Then you have the Helm of the Gladiator. You have an ammo belt. Alan the Hunter, which was inspired by Alan Watts. And maybe this is a character like some Udyr, Calm Your Mind. Maybe he's like a magician with some strengths. Fist of Mercy. Like, I imagine this guy to be, yeah, I don't know, with the strengths of the heart. Don't try. And this is like a philosopher warrior, like a monk or something like that. Then you have the shotgun, which definitely will be a common or an uncommon. And this looks bad, but I will draw a good shotgun. And then it's a question. And this is also like when I will do artwork, like, let me bring you up here. Like, this is paintings I'm working right now on, or you can see here a painting I made for the Chaos Galaxy TCG, and this is just some fan art for a guy, a DJ. I plan to make the artwork for the cards, like, and then sell it on eBay, and from that money, maybe you can take then the original art, and from that money that goes then into the hobby. So this could be a game. And I guess we're coming to the end. Well, let me show you where I started. I guess this was the last thing I was showing to you, I hope, because this was really cool. And this TCG will take some time, but once the mechanics are kind of laid out, the fun can start, because I can put out easily great artwork, or definitely mediocre artwork that can look good. And yeah, okay, this is then where I stopped the last time. I guess I was thinking about some crystals, about some sprited away overconsumption. I'm really getting deep on the lore. Like, I wanted to play it out in these times, and let's say the 90s had smileys and yin and yang and necklaces and crystals. This is not the magic world. This is our world. Like, it's the fight for our better future, and the lessons we take away from destroying our planet, spirituality, from truths, good values, bad values. Spirits turn dark when they are polluted. This is something I got from Princess Mononoke, or Spirited Away. Like, you have the spirits of the woods, but when you pollute the woods, the spirits gets polluted, and so you create monsters. And I want that theme to be in this TCG. Like, you can see, like, this goo is just like the spirits of the woods are just tainted, and so they turn against humanity. So it has a really distinct flavor, even if you see, like, okay, this is magic. No, it's not. And oh, this is Warhammer. No, it's not. This is End Times. It's getting its own thing. And I have to say, I like Metasu a lot, because even though you can say, oh, it's a ripoff from Magic and Pokemon, yeah, maybe those were the parents, but Metasu is now its own child, and it's growing strong. So never underestimate evolution. Ugliness of materialism, I guess. But yeah, I don't bash materialism, because I'm also, like, I'm not a watch collector, but I love Casio watches. I love having nice things, and as you can see, I have a lot of comics and so, but I also am aware of Feng Shui, that you shouldn't hold on to too much stuff in your life, because it clutters up your life, and it clutters you up from the inside and from the outside. So River Spirit, Sixth Sense, Intuition. End Times is an important trading game, because well, I don't know, because I think we can have tons of fun with this. Imagine here a Kelly Bundy and an Al Bundy and some 90s kids fighting alongside these people like in Stranger Things. I guess this could be fun, but also teaching some values or yeah, like this is it, like greed versus what really matters. And this is about finding your true authentic self. Friends, family, love, tribe. I'm 36 years old and I can tell you or say to you that life isn't worth much if you don't have health, if you don't have the clarity of mind, if you don't have friends, family, love, tribe. And at times maybe you don't have those things, but as long as you can get up back on your feet and strive for a better future. And it doesn't have to be the Hollywood future I put down up there or in here on the comics I make, but yeah, step by step, small incrementals. Like Rudy says, slow and steady beats the race. And yeah, this is a longer video, but it's cool. I was thinking about water. Your body's made up of water, about bacteria, about good bacteria, about health, the mind, that the world right now is upside down, and maybe it has been for a long time, about sugar, food, corruption. I was checking out the Magic the Gathering card frame, and I guess, I don't know where Magic the Gathering got its card frame from, but I want to go classic 90s TCG. We'll see where this leads. Check out the Metasu card list for inspiration, and also the Netrunner. And this is where we get to, if you're looking to this point, this is what I really love. Like, I checked out the Shadowrun TCG, and I don't know if it's a good game or if it's a great game. It seemed a little bit complicated, a little bit like more a tabletop, but the cards look really fun. The artwork looks really great. The symbols on the side, like there was a guy, like a Native American, and he has dexterity, endurance, and you pay for him with so much money, and he's a 4/4, like in Magic the Gathering. So, and then he's yeah, pretty basic stuff. So check out the Shadowrun TCG, and I will get some cards. Then notes for me before you make a card, end time card set. Check out the Magic the Gathering Throne of Eldraine set. So red has always goblins, it has always giants, it has always shamans, and for me there's some similar things. Like I have something called the natives, people who protect the land. So these are the shamans, these are the people connected to earth. And then I will always have people who will be more towards technology, corruption, fast things. So we're leaning into the magic colors, but also into the archetypes. And I wanted to know what archetypes are true for the end times, because like the Shadowrun TCG also had like elves, ninjas, cyborgs, so you have your own world. Yeah. Then I was thinking about Native Americans, like this guy called Bear with a huge pelt on his back. Then of course we need a hawk, we need a wolf, we need a coyote. So maybe the first set you're already getting the flavor of where end times is going. You're getting some natives, you're getting some corporate people, or people who are always trying to get power, which isn't bad. I don't want to bash it, because like, but in this world, like we're trying to take a look at what's going on in this. And also playing with tropes and cliches. I don't say in the real world people who hold power are bad. I wouldn't say that, because there's a lot of people who have money, who are rich, who are not evil, who really try to want to uplift the world. So don't get me wrong. We have maybe some archetype. The youth is always, they want sexiness. They are strong. They are healthy. Maybe there's a geek, a nerd, and throughout time you will always have like the apprentice for the mage, or the young wizard, or you know what I mean. Then maybe it's a government or city. This could be good or bad people. Order, control, authority, rule, prosperity, border security, containment. This can be good and this could be bad things. Then you have always corruption, things that are from the lower spheres trying to drag you down. Yes, and then some Alan Watts, some Eckhart Tolle, some shaman tribes, some, yeah. And this is where I will end. And this is the buying list. What I need some jeans, boxer shorts. But yeah, I was just trying and I was getting down here. This is when I knew I had sword of domination. Like, imagine you have a cool sword with some ripping things, or you have like a whip of Zotac, or you have a hat which is really like all patched up and it gives you magical things, or the helm of the gladiator. Yeah, okay, let's end it here. I'm not dead yet. I want to do this. I want to do this for you, for me, and let's have some fun. See you.